Hello, this is TLV with 100,000 diamonds plus. And today we're gonna finish up this fucking coding here and review. What I did in the end of the last episode, I showed you something like math.mod, and that's not how you do it in Lua. If you just want to check the rest, what's left of division in Lua, if it's you do the percentage in 2 here. So what this will do, if it's divisible by 2, if it gives no rest, then it will be, let's see, 0. But if it's like 5 divided by 3, for example, it gives a rest. It will, CC will be 1. Okay, so this is what I did here. So in the digger, I call for exterior and wider. I will show you them before, and I added all the 8 possibilities here. So if the x direction is left and the CC is 0, so this is a counter I add to the x direction program. I only add it once, so it counts up every time it runs the xMove, or the y direction is L here. So this is what I do. So the y direction is independent. If the y value gets in here as true here, then we'd only go for the y direction. Check this one out. So let's, and everything is here is the same as the last episode. AL is left, right? White and lime, that's all the left, and it's connected with L here. So I will fucking add this shit up. Just add the last pieces up here, and then we'll go into the other parts, and we'll see how these work out in the end here. So what do we also want? We want to add the y direction is supposed to be right, and we want to check this one, the forward one. Oh, I forgot the or here. Bad one. I can't even write properly. Let's see. Okay. And I want to check or. Let's see, forward, right? Then we will do this guy. So now we have 4 possibilities here. So I don't need to do 12 else if statements. It's enough with 8. Backwards. Or y direction. This. And I tested this, so it works this time around. And here is the other way though. X direction is left and CC is 1. So this will be the same as X reverse, right? So we'll just reverse it. So here is the change. We got the left here, but we will do right, for example. And for right, we will do left, right? So all the code is still in here. And forward, so let's remove this y direction here. Whoa, that's enough, I think. Why does it look so much shorter? Oh yeah, because I brought it together. Alright. And the backwards, let's make this look a little more tidy here. X direction is B. And CC the counter, and I will show you where I put this CC. That should be everything. Alright. And here's my old code, else if y direction if then. We can delete that one. Complete. Very good, so that's the digger. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So that's the digger. And how it will dig now, I can show you maybe. I'll show you up here how it digs. Let's say I want to dig, for example, I want to dig 40 by 40. So we start here in this position, here in my mouse position here, it will, my starting motion should be to the left. Then it will dig down, right, as before, dig a hole like I showed before. But let's make the character, it will dig to the left plus down, then it comes here, we do left forward, then we'll dig forward plus down of course, and then it comes up here, and then we'll dig to the right plus down, and then forward here. So we will never get stuck basically. So then we'll dig 40 by 40. Or that was 20 by 20, sorry. 20 by 20. And I tested out so it should work. And this count, it's here. So let's see where the counter is. It's just in the xMove. When this runs the whole xMove, it goes out of the loop. All these x loop. I just do count equals count plus 1. And then the end of the... So it's at the end of the xMove here. So what do we have to change in the xMove function? We just have to send xdir in the get digger here. So we do it for each one. R F get digger xdir. Very simple. And now let's review at the same time. So let's finish the last part here. The xdir for B. Move x in backwards. So what we want to do is, let's see, do it as up there, or x reverse. So depending on what you get, then good. And we check the distance again, our input, if it's more shit than before. And we do this while loop here. We get the digger. We put the new value here that we are needed in the digger for it to find what it's supposed to do. And it goes into the loop that it should only dig 10 blocks, right? Then I should copy. Let's copy the code here. There we go. Colors dot, I think it's yellow for back. Yeah, pretty sure. 3 seconds is a good sleeping. Then we want to set it to 0 again. Maybe sleep for 0.2 or 5, doesn't matter really. And increase the x temp of course. Every time we run the this loop, it should increase the x temp by 1. X temp plus 1. Come on. And we check if it has, if we have run it as many times, so the x temp will equals the x distance. Then we just set restore it back to 0 and return true to exit this loop. And we exit the loop, F conditional statement, and here for the for loop, and here for the while loop. And what's that end for? Maybe that one was already put there. If, while. Let's check so we don't have too many brackets here. And if, for, while. Yeah, that seems about right. Let's remove this comment here. And then the count got set to 1. So it doesn't matter. So when it runs the xMove this way, or we start here and go to the left, then the count will be 0, right? Then it's 1 this way, all the way, up and down, dig up and down, and 0, then it's 2. It doesn't really matter. But when the program is done, it's gonna be set to 0 anyway when you run the program next time. So it's all fine. Y direction, we don't change anything here. Just add the last one here. So let's see if we can do that. For backwards movement for Y, what was it? Let's see what we did here. We did a loop again to only move 10 blocks. That's what we want. Do. Colors to yellow, of course. Back is always gonna be yellow. So this code is much easier. Sleep 3. I see that I have to change my testing up there. I can do it immediately so I don't forget it. This should be 3 seconds. And copy the code again. Turn back to 0. Sleep for maybe 0.5 or something. Now Y temp gets incremented. This piece of shit. And we check if by now it's equal to the distance, then it should quit this loop as well. Distance, then return true. If it isn't, just continue with the shit. There, we end the if else if. So that's all the Y direction does. Very simple. Okay, let's save it. In case I do something stupid, I have to change all these timings though to 3. Yeah, they're 3, 3, 3. Ooh, I think it's like Heatman or something from Mega Man 2. Fucking geeky. Whatever. And here is our quarry move program. Let's see. What we have to change here is this standalone digger here that's not inside xMove, because inside xMove we have a digger too, right? It should just call for the Y direction here. And that's done. Alright. Good. Good. There's my comment there for the if statement. That's not needed, because we made this code so much smaller with using the functions better. And here is the direction program where we defined the reverse one, right? We just did these guys the other way. Ooh, I thought of something right now. Let's check, so I did reverse it in the digger here. So let's make sure that I did that. Let's get back to the digger. And when the CC is 1, okay. 4, that's not correct. So I did write it wrong. This should be AB, right? Backwards when it's forward. This is the reversed one. And this should be forward. There we go. So let's get down to the program at the end. Through everything. This is the direction part. And it gets the maps and it sets the cursor at the right position. Can delete this code here. End of coordinates. Here's a map. The maps is nothing to review really. It's very easy. And here's our program. We clear the screen, set the cursor at first position, first row. We write a little doing this stupid booting, but it's fine. It's just for the lols. And we don't need this repeat loop. We just do the while here. And since a string is always true, we can just check with and for all the direction, and it works. I tested this as well. And we clear the screen and get the map and print XY. Oh, this is just testing. I did remove this. And then we just do quarry move. And this is print the count. I was doing some testing if the count works. Remove that. And we just make a comment here. End of the program. And we're done. So, fuck me. It's finished. Oh yeah. So now I should probably put these signs on the wall. Why didn't I do that from the beginning? Let's see, let's move these torches up a little more. I hope my inventory is not clogged up with shit. Let's move them up here maybe. 3. Okay. I only need 2 for now. Left forward. An AL. An AF. I don't need to put the other guys there, I think. Left, right. Forward. And arcane left. Arcane forward. I'm ready to connect these guys to the transmitters. Seriously. Fucking hell. Holy shit. Let's break the lamps here. Just break the lamp and everything will break, right? You have fulfilled your duty as testing objects. Nice. Oh, sweet deal. I need some more transmitters. Do I have more? A quick look. Oh, it feels weird when I don't have the right or the texture pack that I'm using the vanilla texture pack here. Can't find shit. But I don't think I have any ones. I have to make some more transmitters here. Now I will just fix the refueling system, I think. Left, right. Back. Let's get arcane right. Arcane back. Can barely see it, but yeah, somehow I can see it. Let's see if I can make any transmitters really quick here. And we'll do some testing. I will cut the camera in a second here. So let's see. Can I get any transmitters? Ooh. Come on. I mean, need some more wafers. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell, fucking hell. Oh, man. Maybe I will have enough. No, I don't think so. Let's quickly make some more wafers. There's a whole bunch of them in the induction furnace here. There we go. Wait for them to get up here. Meanwhile, we will make stone wires. Well, I don't like the color here. It's so different from before. Some redstone, please. Take it from up here. Shit, I'm getting so much material. Just 14 of these guys. 15. Not enough. It's gonna be fine. Let's see where my stone wafers should end up. Here in the white chest. 64 stone wafers. So there we go. See, I can make 5 more then. Hopefully that should be enough. Ah, only 5. Maybe, just maybe. Oh my god. Oh, just right. So let's see what we need to do now. I need to change a little thing here that I noticed before. So, as you can see here, I connected this guy to this random motor here. I was just lowering the whole piece of machinery 2 blocks more. So we would hit the bedrock with one below the first layer of bedrock. so we will get the similar kind of structure or level as to the other regular frame quarries, what they can do, right? So weird to have this fucking pillar here. And I've noticed that I'm pulsing this timer here, right? It pulses all the transposers, but they're not hooked up to the filters here in this ender chest, the refueling system. So I somehow need to connect these guys. Let's make it day here. Connect these guys back into the system. Maybe I can do it with some redstone pneumatic tubes here. Redstone tubes. So I can see that this tube goes here, because it can't be allowed to connect to other tubes, right? It's a close call here. No, it can't be connected here. Fucking hell. I think I know what I will do. I will not have anything here. Let's break this guy. Let's put our redstone tube here. Here. It should be connected at this instance here. Let's break all the way down here. So, one more. And now we should get connected down to the pulsing down here. Let's see. Up. And you're not getting connected to anything else, right? Hopefully. Risky. Let's pulse this shit a little here, see what happens. Let's turn on this timer. All the transposers. It's pulsing. Fuel. Fuel goes everywhere. Fuel goes into this guy. And calls for these guys. That's good. Everything is connected now. This is very good. And everything has frames connected to it. I'm afraid. Where are these frames connected to? I'm getting a little scared here. Are they really connected? Where are you connected? I have to check this. You are not connected anywhere. Or are you? Oh, I have to do. These three frames are not connected anywhere, it seems. So that's not very good. So I will have to make some changes here. Fuck me. So the testing of this will be in the next episode. We'll see how fast it runs. And we'll use the computer coding to move it into the right position. But this is the top, right? I made this 9x9 because of this guy, so it can dig 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the top layer. So if we enter a mountain, we need covers on top of these guys here. And I think I would have some covers here. White wool covers? That's fucking wrong. There we go. Very nice. And the last side. This episode is running long as well. And I think we can disconnect this guy and we're fucking ready. Just move this guy into a new position. And we'll check on the refueling system so that works, and etc. I just noticed that this guy is not connected as well. So let's fix that in the next episode. I will not move away from this position. Bye bye.